Feeling like the victory we already won.
What's up, what's up, what's up? And welcome to another Hood Health segment. I am Dr. J. Williams, and this segment has been sponsored by J. Williams Consulting, LLC. 'Tis the season to be cuffing. Alright, and for those of you who may not be familiar with the term cuffing, it is short for handcuffing, and it's usually what people do in the colder months. They handcuff someone in a relationship or situationship just to endure the cold months, because as the song goes, what do the lonely do at Christmas? Nothing. But those people who are cuffing, they are engaging in cuddling and kissing and even sex. And anytime we engage in sexual activity, we put ourselves at risk for contracting a sexual transmitted disease or infection, commonly known as STD or STI. STDs can be contracted or given and passed by engaging in sexual activity with someone who has a STD. They are transferred to people by blood, semen, or vaginal or other body fluids. Some STDs include gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, genital herpes, HPV, and HIV. In the United States, the number of cases of STDs has increased every year over the past 5 years. That means that it is only getting worse, and the hood has to be proactive about taking steps to protect themselves. Many STDs don't show any signs, and while you may not be showing any signs, you can still give an STD to people that you are engaging in sexual activity with. So know your status. So some ways to prevent STDs, because it's a fact, folks are having sex, and given the fact that the rates of STDs are increasing, they have been for the past 5 years, and people still getting pregnant, they are obviously engaging in sexual activity. So here's some things that you could do or consider to lessen the risk of the STDs. Now, the number one thing is going to be abstinence. And I know the saints that are watching are saying, yes, Lord, bring it back home. Yes, the number one way is to not engage in sex. And that's no vaginal, no anal, or no oral sex. That's the number one way. It's the only way to properly ensure that you are safe. So I'm going to tell you this tip. Someone told me, they said, if you don't want to have sex, you get a dime. Y'all know it. I don't have a dime. God doggone it, I don't have a dime. But you know how small a dime is. If you get that dime and you take that dime and you put it in between your legs, and you just right there, you don't have to go far, right there by your knees, your thighs, or whatever. And this doesn't matter whether or not you're a male or a female, or however you identify yourself. You take that dime and you put it in between your legs and you hold it there. Now, you know what you got to do to keep that dime between them legs? You got to keep it tight. Fort Knox, Kentucky tight. One of the next things you can do to protect yourself is put a raincoat on that Jimmy. That's right. Using a male latex condom is highly effective in the prevention of transmission of STDs. Now, with that being said, you have to ensure that you're using it properly, that it's not expired, there are no holes in it, or tears or anything. If you do have a latex sensitivity or allergy, then please consult your medical doctor and find out some alternatives to the male latex condom. Another way to protect yourself against STDs is to reduce the number of sexual partners that you have. And you say, well, I can still get it. Yes, but the more people you engage in sex with, the higher your chances are in contracting an STD. Another way to protect yourself is to practice mutual monogamy, and that involves two people that have agreed to only engage in any form of sexual activity with each other. And prior to making that agreement, the two parties should go to a medical doctor and get checked out, get tested, and based off of their recommendation, then decide when they should engage in mutual monogamy. In addition to that, if you choose to do mutual monogamy, both parties have to be completely honest on who they have sex with and try to only be true and have sex with that one person. Another way is vaccinations, and they do offer certain vaccinations for HPV and Hep B, but there are certain age limits, and you need to talk to your medical doctor to determine if that or if a vaccination would help you prevent STDs. The last thing is to go get tested. Put yourself to the test so you can know your status. And so no one is going to take care of you better than you. I mean, nobody. So test yourself. And when you're thinking about testing, remember 3 things. You want to first talk about it. And you're going to talk about it to people that you're interested, or a person that you're interested in engaging in sexual activity with, and to your medical doctor. Now, the person that you are trying to engage in sexual activity with needs to talk to you about it, because you cannot be the only one getting tested. You need to talk about how they feel about it and what they have and when you're going to get tested. And here's a tip with that. Don't wait until you get in the heat of the moment. It is very hard to stop once you get those wheels working. Once you're cuddling, cuffing, kissing, and all of that, that could be a very difficult conversation to have. And in the heat of the moment, honestly, it might not even occur. So talk about it before you get in it. And then next, talk to your medical doctor in reference to these STDs. And because this was only just a brief informational video to get you thinking, so you need to know more. So talk to them. Get a medical doctor you're comfortable with and get that information. The next thing you want to do is test. And that could be just cause you to be shameful or fearful, but it's nothing to be ashamed about. Protecting yourself, especially if you're thinking of engaging in those activities. Now, a lot of people will have you thinking that you should be afraid or you should be ashamed, and you shouldn't be. And so just go get tested, or take a friend with you if you need some type of support system to ensure that you are putting your health first. The last thing is to get treated. If you find out that you have some type of STD, then you need to get treated. Some things are treatable and can be gone away. Other things are manageable with proper medication, because you don't want it to get worse and to impact your health, and you don't want to spread it to someone else. So protect yourself. Before you get out of here, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share this video with all your homies in your home and in your hood. Remember, we're changing the health of the hood one video at a time. My time is up. It's been real. Peace.
I got a safe for safe. We don't argue about gun. Cake for your birthday. We don't argue about fun. Let's sit back, relax. We done already won. Feeling like the victory we already won. I got a safe for safe. We don't argue about gun. Cake for your birthday. We don't argue about fun. Let's sit back, relax. We done already won.